and we're going to talk about Black Monarch's castle. And as I said earlier, this was something that was important to me to go back and revisit a lot of these older sets. And I wanted to do it in a way as opposed to just me pulling out my camera and just saying, here's another review on Black Monarch's castle. I mean, I'm going to do that as well, but I wanted to, maybe add a little bit more into it. But this is a set, when we got back into Lego, it was definitely one that we got pretty early on. It was one that I had my eye on ever since I was a child. I did not buy it when it was brand new. I wasn't fortunate enough to get that. But, when I got back into Lego as an adult, that was definitely one that I had my eye on. And let's take a look at Black Monarch's castle.
In this week's Spotlight set, we are looking at Black Monarch's Castle. Set number 6085 was released in 1988 and came with 639 pieces. These are the minifigs that it originally came with. I do have a couple of these, but I no longer have all of them, unfortunately, because I actually bought this set used on Bricklink, and it didn't come with the original minifigures, but I just happen to have some of them in my collection to begin with. And here over on Bricklink, we can get a good idea of what this set is going for these days. And for 639 pieces, yes, this is a fairly valuable set when you look at the part to piece ratio and all of that kind of stuff, because it is a very old classic retro Lego set, and so that's just what you got to deal with. And here is mine, and this is one of the first Lego reviews that I did on my channel, was actually on this set. And so I'm really happy to be giving it a second go, because as everyone knows, your first Lego videos are usually never very good, or YouTube videos in general. And here I'll do a good view so we can get a little bit of a 360 view of this absolutely magnificent castle that Lego made way back when in 1988. And I was always enamored with Lego castles ever since I was a child. And I actually did a Lego ranking video of ranking castles a number of years ago. I might have to do an update on it, but I believe I had this one in the top 2 or 3. It's an absolutely fantastic Lego castle, classic Lego set. And here is the drawbridge. It does indeed come down. You can lower it down with the string, and it's a very cool play feature. And then inside there is the portcullis, and that you can lift right up like that. And again, that's another really cool play feature that this castle incorporated, and just is why these classic Lego sets like this. I mean, obviously, as Lego has gone through the years, they've gotten better building techniques and things of that nature. But there's something just classic and wonderful about these old sets, and they just have a charm to them. And speaking of that charm, look at this. It opens up just like this, and you can actually get inside, and that's just an amazing play feature if you're a child, to be able to get in there and access the inside of the castle like that. I'm still surprised that Lego hasn't implemented more of this kind of idea in the newer builds, especially for castles like this, because it's really a fantastic feature. And now let's take a look on the inside a little bit more, and get an idea of all the different parts that came with this set originally. Again, this minifigure here, she did not come with it. This is my green queen, and that's the castle I gave it to. And this is actually a little small set that was released around it. It was Black Monarch's Ghost, so that didn't come with it originally. And yeah, looks like my son just put that guy in there. But this prison underneath it, that did come with the set originally. Just the one on top that I just stuck in there because, it was kind of associated with this theme of, Black Monarch's Ghost, Black Monarch's Castle. So that's where I decided to put it. And Then over here, here's this minifigure. If you've watched any of my Lego stop motion videos, he's actually a fairly well-known character in there. And yeah, this is Black Monarch's Castle. Absolutely just fantastic classic Lego set. And you know, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this where I focus and spotlight on these classic sets, just to give them some shine and give them some attention, because you know, they're getting rarer and rarer as the years roll on by. I mean, the wonderful thing about Lego is, I mean, you could always try to build a modern version, obviously, and I'm sure there are some people out there that will try and do just that. But, you know, like I said before, you can easily just go on over to Bricklink and get yourself one now. It might be available on eBay or Amazon as well, but I would recommend going to Bricklink myself. And then here you can also get Knight's Stronghold, and you can actually add this in to Black Monarch's Castle to make Black Monarch's Castle even bigger. So that is an add-on that I don't have, but could be added in to this magnificent classic Lego set.
Yes. And Black Monarch's Castle, fantastic set. And like I said there, you can add the Knight's Stronghold and actually make it pretty bigger. And the Black Monarch's Ghost set that I had in there, you could actually, you know, kind of work that in as well. Like, there's some people that I've seen that they would have these massive displays where they would just connect all those old castle sets. And I always thought that that was pretty cool. So yeah, Black Monarch's Castle, you know, it's definitely a classic one that I highly recommend, you know.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got the iiRcadians merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. We got it all in the iiRcadians shop. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.